Hey, hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Welcome to Interjunctions, and we are just running the Python series, and this is our seventh class. As you can see, this is the class number 7, and we have already discussed about the Python operator in our first class. Okay, so we have discussed some of them, but a rest of them will be discussed in today's class. Okay, so without further wasting any time, let's go to our main focus of this class. So as you can see, guys, we have discussed about the arithmetic operator, about comparison operator, about assignment operator. So now today's focus or today's topics which are left, that is the logical operator, bitwise operator, membership operator, and identity operator. Okay, so let's get into one by one. Okay, that what is logical operator, what is bitwise operator, what is membership operator, and what is identity operator. Okay, so as you can see, what is the logic means you are applying something, for that your operation may get change. Okay, तुम कुछ अप्लाई कर रहे हो एंड उसके हिसाब से तुम्हारे जो भी आउटपुट है वो चेंज हो रहा है. अब क्या है कि हमारे पास तीन लॉजिकल ऑपरेटर है, एक है एंड, एक है और, एक है नॉट. वन इज एंड, वन इज और, एंड अनदर वन इज नॉट. So what are the functions of and or not? Suppose if I write x and y, that means always remember this and means multiplication, or means addition, and not means not. Okay, so how we can decode this as a logical operator? Means how can we define that what will be happening with the and operator, what will be happening with the or operator, and what will be happening with the not operator? So for that, we can, let's say this is x is our input and y is our another input. Okay, and just take this 0 as false and 1 is true. Okay, so if I make a chart of and, okay, so that means the output is always x and y. Now what is the value of x? Initially the value can be either 0 or 1. Okay, in the binary language, so x value can either be 0, y value then 0, x value can be 0, and what are the other possibilities of y? That is 1. If this is 1, there are two possibilities, either 0 or 1. Okay, so these are the possibilities. Now you take that if I say two condition as false and false, false and false, that means the output is always false. Okay, if you multiply 0 with 1, what is the output? That is 0. If I multiply 1 with 0, then output is always 0. And what is the output of 1 multiplied by 1? That is 1s. That means when my both condition are true, जब मेरा दो condition true होगा तभी मेरा output जो है वो सिर्फ हमारा true देगा in the case of and operator, and rest of the cases the answer is always false. मतलब if we want to decode, if we want to get any output as a true, then most of the cases, and in each and every cases, both of our input must be a true condition. Okay, either or condition is not applicable for the and. Now let's go to the or operator. So I am making the same x and y chart. Okay, now for this it will be x or y. Now what is for the or? This is a plus operator. So same 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. If now I say a or 0 plus 0, that is what? 0, that means this is 0. But 0 plus 1, that is 1. 1 plus 0, that is 1, and 1 plus 1 is 1. Carry forward to 1. Okay, carry 1. So this is a binary addition. But now what is happening? How is it different from the and operator? Look, if my both conditions are in false, then it is giving you false. Okay, but rest of the cases it is giving you true. इसका मतलब है मेरा, अगर मेरा दोनों इनपुट में किसी एक भी इनपुट ट्रू हुआ और मैं और ऑपरेटर यूज कर रहा हूं, तो मेरा आउटपुट और मतलब 1 आएगा, मतलब ट्रू आएगा. पर एंड के केस में इसका ऑपोजिट था. और नॉट क्या है? नॉट मतलब अगर x का वैल्यू 0 है तो नॉट ऑफ एक्स क्या होगा 1। अगर x का वैल्यू 1 है तो नॉट ऑफ x का वैल्यू कितना होगा 0। सो दिस इज अ सिंपल नॉट ऑपरेटर। ओके, आई होप everything is crystal clear to you guys. Now let's go to the VS Code. So here suppose I have x equal to true, okay, and then I have y equal to false. Okay, now I want to print three different things. One is x and y. Okay, so I have written it as capital X, so it will be small x. Next thing is print x or y, and now the third thing is print not x. Okay, so this is true and this is false. So let's see what is our output. Okay, what is coming. So you can see that one condition is false. That means in the case of AND, it will not give you true. So this is simply giving you false. Now, in the case of OR, either OR condition is applied. If any of the condition is true, then it will give you true. Look, this is giving you true. And in the case of NOT, what is happening? If you have true with you, it will give you false. If you have false with you, it will give you true. Look, NOT of X means this. Okay. So not only true and 5, okay, if I just change this true into integer, okay, you can see the same thing, false, 5 and false. Okay, so this is pretty interesting. Why? Look, 5 is true and false is false. So 5 is treated as a true value. So in the case of AND, it is giving you false. Okay, in the case of NOT, 5 is treated as a true value. That means NOT of 5 is false value. Now why this is giving you X or Y giving you true, giving you 5 rather than true? So here is a twist, that if you input any integer value, okay, and if the true condition hits, then the true will not be getting printed, rather the integer value will get printed. Okay, so this is the basics of AND or OR. Okay, and you can even link much and more like logic. Okay, why this is a logical operator? Because if I say I am adding more values, okay, more conditions, so like X or Y. Okay, now I'm just commenting this too. Okay, so can you say that what is the output of this? Look, X and Y means 5 and Y, that is false, and false and X or Y is what? 5 and false means 5. Okay, now this is false and 5, that will give you false. So if I print it, look, it is giving you false. But in the case of AND, if I write OR, it will give you what? It will give you 5. Look, okay, why this is giving you 5? Super easy, guys. Why? Because 5 and false is giving you false, or 5 or false, this is giving you 5. That means false or 5 is giving you 5. Okay, so this is the way. If I add a not before this, not of this, not of this, that means what? Not of false. Okay, X and Y is giving you what? 5 and false, giving you false. Not of false means what? True. Not of false means true. Okay, in that case, it is giving you what? True. Got it? So there is something, okay, that it is super confusing. Okay, but once you just grab those logic, okay, you will just like तुम फोड़ दोगे, ठीक है, एग्जाम में भी और अपने कोड में भी, ठीक है। तो इफ मैं अगर इधर नॉट ऐड कर दूं तो क्या होगा, बोलो, ट्राई करो, ठीक है, तुम लोग कमेंट करो, ठीक है, कि इसका जो आउटपुट है वो क्या आएगा। ओके, एक्चुअली नॉट इज अप्लाइंग ऑन एंड ऑल्सो एंड नॉट इज ऑल्सो अप्लाइंग ऑन और, एंड इसके बीच में और मतलब आ रहा है, तो ये कैसे होगा, ठीक है, ये तुम कमेंट करके मुझे बताना, ठीक है। ओके, तो हम लोग जो देख पा रहे हैं कि अब आ रहा है बिटवाइज ऑपरेटर। ओके, बिटवाइज में भी आता है एंड और नॉट, एक्सऑर, बिटवाइज लेफ्ट, बिटवाइज राइट। ओके, क्या क्या होता है, ठीक है, एक्चुअली बिटवाइज होता ही क्या है ये समझना बड़ा जरूरी होता है, ठीक है। देखो नॉर्मली हम लोग क्या करते हैं कि 5 लिख देते हैं ना, हम लोग 10 लिख देते हैं, लेकिन हमारा जो कंप्यूटर है वो इसको ऐसे रीड नहीं करता है, वो 5 को रीड करता है कैसे, बाइनरी फॉर्मेट में। तो 5 का बाइनरी क्या होगा, अगर मैं लिखूं कि 2 टू द पावर 0, 2 टू द पावर 1, 2 टू द पावर 2, 2 to the power 3 like this, so what is the value of 5? 5 means 4 and 1, 4 plus 1, that means this, this and this. Why? Because 2 to the power 2 is what, 4, and 2 to the power 1 is what, 2, that means this is not. Okay, so the value is 1, 0 and 1. Why? Because 2 to the power 2 is 4 and 2 to the power 0 is 1, so 4 plus 1 is 5, so my value in binary is 101. So what will be the value of 10 in this case? In this case 10 value is what, 2 to the power 3 is 8, so we know that 8 plus 2 equal to 10. Got it? So 8 plus 2 equal to 10 means 8 here, and 2 is 2 to the power 1 is 1. Okay, so my value will be 1010. Okay, now we can see that the one has 3 bit, one has 4 bit. Okay, now how we can match them? Okay, suppose 5 I am writing, so I have to add 1 0 before. Okay, because this leading 0 doesn't make any sense, so I can adjust it by putting there. Okay, now what is an bitwise AND? That means it is multiplying bitwise. That means 1 multiply 0 is 0, 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 so my value of 5 multiply 0 is 0. Got it? It is a bitwise operator. This and this bit, this 2 bit, this 2 bit, then this 2 bit. AND means this is a output of AND. Why? Because AND means multiplication, or means addition. So if I add them, so if I write 0 1 0 1 and then 1 0 1 0, and if I add them 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 1, and what is the value of 1 1 1 1? If you can put this 1 1 1 1, that means 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, 8 plus 4 equal to 12, 12 plus 2 equal to what, 12 plus 2 equal to 14, plus 1 equal to 15, that means this value is got 15, so 15 is our value. Okay, so this is how the bitwise operator actually works. If I say not operator in bitwise, that means if I write 101 and not of this, that means what, it will get 010, and what is the value of 010? That means only 2. Okay, now this is your homework, how this 2 is coming while I am writing 0 1 and 0. Okay, but yes, this is happening. Okay, how we can use them? Look, this is the symbol. Okay, this is the AND symbol, and if I write anything, I have to take 2 values like x and y, and then I have to print not x and y. Okay, always remember this x and y is logical AND. This is our logical AND. Okay, but we have to write what, x and y. Okay, this is our bitwise AND. I hope this is absolutely easy. Okay, and you are getting what I am telling to you. Okay guys, so if I write x and y, and is not like x or y. Okay, this is logical OR. So what we have to write, x or, okay, y. Not means we cannot write not of x. Okay, not like this, we have to write negation. Okay, this is the sign tilt is the signature of the not, bitwise not of x. Okay, now what is a XOR? This XOR is actually a operator. Okay, these are all the operator. So if I tell about XOR operator, this is actually called exclusive or operator. Okay, so always remember, if this exclusive or operator comes, then the similar value always gives you 0, but the dissimilar thing always gives you 1. Okay, because this is a constructions of the XOR operator. Okay, so whenever we use some different things, it will always give me false. Okay, the same thing, if we use the same thing, it will always give me 0, that means false. But if we use different things, it will give us true. Okay, so let's implement this in our programming. So now suppose I am writing a equal to 45. Okay, or let's say, take an easy example, whatever I have done, and b equal to 10. Now if I print x, sorry, a and means what sign? A and then b. So let's see what will be the output. Okay, so let this be clear, right guys? Because what is happening? Yeah, so you can see this is coming 0. Okay, why? Because everything is done here. Look, this is 0 is coming. So in that similar time, if I write print a or b, that will give you what? 15. Look, we're absolutely correct. Okay, so what will be happening in the case if I write print a and this is b? Okay, so now if I say what it is giving you, this is also giving you 15. Why this is giving you 15? Because in the XOR operator, what I told, if they are dissimilar, they will give you 1, and you can see that 0 1 0 1 and 1 0 1 0, they both are dissimilar. So this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, and this is 1. So 15 is also the output for the XOR operator. So just comment me below guys if you want a video of logical operator or the gate. Okay, if you want a video of gates, and what gates? And gates, or gates, nor gates, NAND gates, XOR gate. Okay, and like not gate. Okay, something like this. Okay, so if you want a video of the logical gates, you just comment me below. Okay, I will take a separate class to let you understand what is and or not, NAND or XOR not, like this. Okay, so yeah, I think this is clear to you guys. Now our next task. Okay, if I go to the previous page, you can see there is one thing that is called a bitwise left. Now suppose in 5, what is 5? 5 means 0 1 0 1. Okay, now if I say to shift this thing up 1 bit left, that means what? I am just shifting this 1 position left, so it will somewhat become 0 1 0 1 then 0. Why? Because 1 0 1 is getting shifted towards left. At the same times, if I say you that hey, shift this 1 bit to the right, then how you can do this? You can write 0 1 0. Why? Because this 1 is getting shifted towards nowhere. Okay, this 1 is actually out of the side and out of the mind. Okay, so this is called the bitwise left and bitwise right shift. Okay, so what is happening? You can easily see what is the value of 1010, that is 10, and what is the value of 10 guys, that is the value of 2. Why? Because 2 to the power 1 is 2. Okay, so one thing, if I do a bitwise left, okay, no one will tell you this secret guys, but I am pretty sure you are my students and you will understand what I'm talking to. If I do a left shift, you can see 5 is getting turned into 10. That means my number will double if I do a bitwise left shift, and at the same time my number will half if I do a right shift. Look na, because 5 double division 2 is what? 2. Okay, if I shift a little more towards right, so then this value will be 0, 0, 0 and 1. What is the value of this? This will be 1. And what is happening? 2 double floor division 2, that is 1. If I shift it towards left one more, then what is happening? You can see 1, 0, 1, 0 and 0. That means what is happening? This is 2 to the power 0, this is 2 to the power 1, this is 2 to the power 2. That means this is 4, and then 8, then 16. That means this value is what? 20. So you can easily see that 10 multiplied by 2 is what? 20. So whenever we are doing bitwise left, we wanna double our number. If we do bitwise right, we want to half the number. Okay, so that's the beauty of our programming. Okay, I think all of my students are getting what I'm talking to. So if I say print B left shift 1, okay, so 10 I'm doing, sorry, right shift, so you can see 10 is giving me 5. Okay, so I'm just writing for you better understanding. This is what? Right shift. Okay, and then 1 comma. Okay, now print the same thing, but now this is left shift. Okay, and then comma, and we want a left shift. That means if I want a left shift of A, okay, if I say 1, that means 5 left shift. 5 left shift हो रहा है, मतलब क्या हो रहा है? Double हो रहा है, right? So you can see the left shift gives you 10, but the right shift gives you what? 5. And why I'm writing this 1 and 2? That indicates how many bits you want to shift. If I say this 2 bit, that means I want to shift 2 times. Okay, so that means 5 to the 10, 10 to the 20. So 20 will be my output. Look, 20 is coming as my output. So the same thing if I say right shift up to 2. Okay, so that means look, 5, then 10, then 5, 5, then 2. Okay, so that is happening behind the scene, and I think everyone just get it. And what is about the not operator? If I say print and then the negation of B, okay, negative of B, so it will give you what? Look, negation means what? Negative value. Okay, and what is the logic is coming behind the negation? If I say this is a node of X, that means what? This, if I say 0, 1, 0, 1, negation just turns this into 1, 0, 1, 0. And what is the value of 1, 0, guys? So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So 4, sorry, this is 1, this is 2, this is 4, and this is 8. So 8 plus 1 equal to 9. Okay, so what is this value? What is this value? This value is actually 2 to the power 0, that means 1, and 2 to the power 2, that means 5. So if I do not of 5, that will give me what? 9. And you can see that this is not 9, this is actually minus 9. Okay, right, this is actually minus 9. So that is happening. Okay, if I turn this this B means 10. Okay, I'm not doing anything with the A. So if I do with the A, you can easily see my output is what? Okay, so these are the ways. Okay, you have to be careful. Okay, these are the ways you have to be careful. Okay, hold on, guys. Actually 5, right? So 5 we did not to write these bits actually, right? So yeah, so these are the ways. Okay, now in the next we are going to check membership operator. So what is a membership operator? Membership operator actually used to check whether a particular object is within my values or not. Okay, so suppose मैं क्या करता हूँ कि मैं एक ग्रुप का मेंबर हूँ, सपोज मैं एबीसी ग्रुप का एक मेंबर हूँ. नाउ देयर मस्ट बी सम ग्रुप आईडी, राइट? देयर मस्ट बी सम ग्रुप आईडी. तो मैं जो ये जा रहा हूँ, मैं जो ये मेंबर हूँ ये ग्रुप का, तो ये ग्रुप का मेंबर कैसे पता चलेगा? बाई चेकिंग माई ग्रुप आईडी. सो ऐसे ही पाइथन में अगर मतलब कई तरह के हमने बोला है ना कि लिस्ट है, टपल है, ठीक है, डिक्शनरी है, तो ये सब एक कलेक्शंस है. तो कलेक्शंस के अंदर बहुत सारे वैल्यूज होते हैं. तो मैं अगर बोल दिया कि 5 क्या ये लिस्ट का मेंबर है, इज 5 द मेंबर ऑफ दिस लिस्ट, सो इट विल से yes if it is already present in my list. Okay, so membership operator is used to check whether a particular object is a member of a particular iterator or not. Okay, suppose so I think this is clear. Okay, now if I say like, hey, x equal to, suppose I have 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. Okay, so this is my list. Okay, this is the way how we can define a list. Okay, now if I say for I'm just running a loop. Okay, so I will just discuss everything, okay, step by step. For I in x, if I equal to 3, सपोज मैं देखना चाहता हूं कि 3 मेरा कोई वैल्यू है कि नहीं, देन प्रिंट yes. Okay, so this is my logic. So what it gives? Okay, so let me clear and then just run it. Yes, okay, this is giving me yes, but now why? So x contains a list, and this list contains actually 1 2 3 4 and 5 values, right? Now I am just iterating a loop, and for I in x means I is taking one value at a time. That means first I takes 1 and then it checks if my 1 is equal to 3 or not. 1 is equal to 3, no. That means again I value gets added one place, and it now I value is 2. Now it checks if 2 is equal to 3, no. Then it checks 3. Okay, my I value is getting updated in each iteration, so I is now 3. So if 3 is equal to 3, yes, my print is now successful. Okay, so how you can understand? You can say like print the I. Okay, so now what is happening? Each time my I value gets assigned, I value will printed. Okay, so you can see like what is the way, like it is printing 1. Okay, so first my I value is 1 and checking that 1 is not equal to 3. Okay, then 2, then it is checking like 2 is equal to 3, no. So my I value is what? 3. 3 is equal to 3, yes, but it doesn't stop. Okay, because I didn't give any stopping conditions, right? So it moves further. Okay, and it checks like 4, print 4. Okay, but 4 is not equal to 3, so it's not printing again and again. Okay, so what I can do, if I equal to 3 or I equal to 4, now here is the way how we can use the or operator. So मेरा कहना का मतलब है either I का वैल्यू 3 है और मेरा I का वैल्यू अगर 4 है तो प्रिंट करो yes. तो look how my answer got changes. Look, my yes is now getting printed for the 2 times. Why? 1 for the 3 and 1 for the 4. I think guys you just know how this is working, my and operator. So now if I say and operator, you can look, there is a twist. Look, nowhere my yes getting printed. Why? Because it must be satisfied both the conditions. But how this condition can be satisfied at the same time my I value is 3 and I value is 4? No, there is no possible ways how, right? You getting my point? Like there is no possible way that at the same time my I value is 3 and at the same time my I value is 4. So this is not possible. So that means what is happening, that and will not helps me to print. Okay, but or helps me to print this value. तो मेरे थर्ड और फोर्थ इटरेशन पे मैं अगर कुछ वैल्यू को प्रिंट करना चाहता हूं तो वो मेरे को क्या देगा, वो मेरे को प्रिंट करके दे देगा। ओके, सो इफ मैं लिखता हूं अब ये नो इन के जगह मेरा क्या आ गया कि नॉट इन। ओके, तो नॉट इन कैसे लिखता है कि ये जो भी है, ठीक है, अब मैं लिखता हूं इफ आई देन प्रिंट यस। ओके, और इस पे एक एल्स भी कंडीशन डाल देते हैं कि एल्स प्रिंट नो। So here you can see what will be the output. Okay, every time it is giving me no. Why no? Because I, now I value is what for I equal to 1. now ये चेक करे कि 1 क्या x पे नहीं है, अगर नहीं है तो yes प्रिंट करो। भाई है मेरे पास 1 ऑब्वियसली है, तो मैं क्या प्रिंट कर दूंगा, no. now I is getting updated, so now my I value is what 2. ओके, सो तुम क्या कर सकते हो कि ये देखने के लिए तुम प्रिंट कर सकते हो ना, आई को बार बार तुम प्रिंट कर सकते हो, ठीक है, ये जस्ट चेकिंग पर्पस के लिए। सो लुक ना, व्हाट इज गिविंग 1 नो, 2 नो, 3 नो, 4 नो, 5 नो। दैट मीन्स ईच एंड एवरी टाइम यू आर जस्ट कीप इटरेटिंग, इट इज गिविंग यू नो। व्हाई? बिकॉज 1 नॉट इन एक्स। भाई क्या बोल रहे हो, 1 एक्स के अंदर है तो यस कैसे देगा, 2 नॉट इन एक्स कैसे होगा, राइट? तुम समझ रहे हो मेरे बात को, ठीक है। Now let's go to the next. This is the assignment operator and this is our last operator. Okay, so this is called the assignment operator. That means if I have x equal to 5 and y equal to 5, so क्या होता है ना कि मैं जब सेम वैल्यू को स्टोर करता हूँ दो अलग अलग वेरिएबल के अंदर, एक्चुअली हमारे मेमोरी ऐसे बिल्डअप है, ठीक है, एक्चुअली हमारा जो मेमोरी है ये ऐसे बिल्डअप है कि अगर हम सेम वैल्यू देना वो दोनों ही ना एक ही मेमोरी लोकेशन पे जाके स्टोर होता है। सपोज मान लो मेरा x वैल्यू है 5 एंड y वैल्यू है 10, तो वो क्या कर देता है ना कि मेमोरी में 2 पार्टीशन कर देता है और 5 को इधर करता है एंड 10 को इधर करता है। मगर मेरा y वैल्यू अगर 5 है तो वो एक ही लोकेशन पे स्टोर करेगा। अब मेरा अगर लोकेशन सेम है तो मैं अगर लिखूंगा x इज y, ठीक है, x इज y, तो वो ऑलवेज मेरे को ट्रू देगा ना, क्योंकि दोनों का जो लोकेशन है वो सिमिलर है ना। बट नेक्स्ट टाइम इसके लिए मैं अगर लिखूं x इज y, वो मेरे को फॉल्स देगा। व्हाई? बिकॉज बोथ ऑफ देम आर कैरिंग डिफरेंट वैल्यू, दैट मीन्स दे विल असाइन इन डिफरेंट लोकेशंस। ओके, सो व्हाट आई मीन टू से guys, this is actually Python is literally fun. Okay, and क्या है कि आप लोगों को फॉर लूप, इफ एल्स कंडीशन ये अभी सिखाया नहीं गया, तो आपके लिए हो सकता है कि इन एंड नॉट इन थोड़ा सा आउट ऑफ द दिमाग चला गया है, लेकिन मैं समझा दूंगा, ठीक है। जब फॉर लूप और जब इफ एल्स कंडीशनिंग, ठीक है, कंडीशन स्टेटमेंट पढ़ेंगे तो एक चीज को हम और भी डिटेल से फ्लो चार्ट के थ्रू हम समझा देंगे, ठीक है। नाउ क्या बोल रहे हैं वो तुम फोकस करो। x इक्वल टू सपोज मैंने लिखा है 5 एंड y इक्वल टू लिखा है 5। नाउ मैं क्या प्रिंट कर रहा हूँ कि प्रिंट x इज y। अगर मैं ये प्रिंट कर दूं, मैं इसको डिलीट कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है, तो अगर मैं ये लिखूं तो ये दे रहा है मेरे को ट्रू। व्हाई? बिकॉज x इज कैरिंग 5 एंड y इज कैरिंग 5, बोथ ऑफ देम हैव सेम वैल्यूज एंड दे आर डिफाइंड अंडर सेम मेमोरी लोकेशन। नाउ इफ आई से z इक्वल टू 10 एंड इफ आई से हे प्रिंट x इज z, सो x क्या z है, तो तुम देख सकोगे कि x z नहीं है, ठीक है, एक z नहीं है, कभी भी z नहीं हो सकता है। तो मैं क्या ऐसा लिख सकता हूं सर कि z इज z? बात में दम है ना कि मैं कि ये लिख सकता हूं क्या? हाँ, मैं लिख सकता हूं ना, z है क्या? हाँ, ठीक है। अगर मैं इधर ये डिफाइन कर दूं z इक्वल टू 5, नाउ इस बार क्या होगा सर? इस बार भी होगा। वाई? बिकॉज z इज गेटिंग अपडेटेड, बिकॉज बिफोर इट चेकिंग दैट z इज z, my z got updated to 10. okay, so don't worry, z 5 वैल्यू का कोई कीमत नहीं रहा जिंदगी में, ठीक है। तो बात ये है, ठीक है। अब क्या है कि जब मैं अगर इधर लिख दूं ना प्रिंट x इज z, अब देखो, ठीक है, लुक क्या है, x इज y ट्रू, x इज z ट्रू। तुम बोलोगे ये कैसा बात हो गया? गुरुजी ये कैसा बात हो गया कि आप तो पहले बोल रहे थे z भाई 10 है, तो अब कैसे आप बोल रहे हो कि भाई z इक्वल टू 2 है, 10 इक्वल टू 5 है? अरे नहीं, 10 नहीं है ना, 10 नहीं है, एक्चुअली 5 वैल्यू है उसके अंदर। ओके, z एक्चुअली कंटेन्स 5 वैल्यू 5। सो देखो ना, z इक्वल टू 10 उसके बाद डिफाइन है, तो कैसे सिमिलर होगा? पहले तो z का वैल्यू 5 ही था ना, तो जब मैं 5 के साथ x को चेक कर रहा था तो वो दे रहा था ना मेरे को ट्रू। ठीक है, तो इज एंड इज नॉट। ओके, सो मैंने अगर लिख दिया कि z इज नॉट x is not z, then it is giving me true, right? This is giving me true. Why? Because x is 5 and z is 10. That means 5 and 10 equal नहीं हो सकते। एंड ये बात सही है क्या? सही है गुरुजी, ये सही है। तो नॉट इन इज नॉट वहीं पे ट्रू होगा जहां पे इज हमारा फॉल्स जाएगा। एंड आई होप दिस इज सुपर इजी एंड यू गाइज आर जस्ट गेटिंग माई पॉइंट्स एंड व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू टेल यू। ओके, सो बस आज इतना तक ही था। ठीक है, तो आप सभी को पता है कि ये जो सेशन मैं ले रहा हूँ ऑन द बिहाफ ऑफ इंटर्न जंक्शंस, एंड वी आर हैविंग आवर इंटर्नशिप प्रोग्राम्स। ओके, एंड ये गाइज आप अगर हमारे वेबसाइट को विजिट करते हो, हमारा जो वेबसाइट है वो है इंटर्न जंक्शन .in। ओके, सो इधर जाके अगर आप एक्सप्लोर करोगे तो आप लोगों के पास 3 तरीके का, ठीक, ओके, 3 टाइप्स ऑफ internship we are now providing. One is for the 4 week, one is for the 8 week, and one is for the 12 week. And hold on guys, hold on, because now the price has been also reduced. Okay, so 4 weeks पे 99 rupees and 8 weeks पे करीब 199 and like for 3 weeks पे ये करीब 299 rupees पे आ रहा है। ठीक है, तो देखो अभी तो फिलहाल डिस्काउंट चल रहा है। ठीक है, तो ML, डेटा साइंस, वेब डेवलपमेंट, ऐप डेवलपमेंट, पाइथन एंड जावा, वी आर ऑफरिंग यू the internship into 5 or 6 domains. Okay, and yeah, the opportunity is open for you all guys, and at the same times just join this Telegram. Okay, don't be bifurcated, just look at the logo. This is our Telegram channel, and just do join our Telegram channel to get all the PDF, okay, and all the homework. Okay, so आज का homework जिस बच्चे ने मेरा पूरा सेशन देखा उसको पता है कि मेरा होमवर्क आज का क्या रहा। और yes, I am expecting that you guys will say me that what is the value of those things. Okay, and now ये हमारा लिंक्डइन पेज है, तो जाके फटाफट लिंक्डइन पे जुड़ जाओ, और कोई भी क्वेरी है ना, कोई भी क्वेरी है तो हमको बस फटाफट बोल दो। ठीक है, तो उसके लिए टेलीग्राम ग्रुप पे ज्वाइन हो जाओ। सो या, आई थिंक दैट इज द एंड एंड आई विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट। ओके, सो मिलते हैं अगले क्लास पे, एंड अगले क्लास पे कुछ नया लेके आएंगे। एंड बस नेक्स्ट क्लास पे मैं ये प्लान कर रहा हूँ कि नेक्स्ट क्लास पे कुछ प्रोग्रामिंग टाइप का कुछ हो जाए। ठीक है, बेसिक प्रोग्रामिंग का कुछ हो जाए, उसके बाद हम फर्दर मूव ऑन कर लेंगे। ठीक है, चलो बाय बाय गाइज, टेक केयर एंड सी यू गाइज इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो।